How's everybody doing out there? I found some bad news out Friday. An activist was killed out there in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Her name was, let me see, Sadie Roberts-Joseph. And Sadie was a 75-year-old woman who founded the African American Museum out there in Louisiana. She was found dead in her trunk. Currently, there's been an autopsy done trying to find the cause of death and exactly how long she'd been dead. The detectives have no suspects, but they're looking to find any information and clues to find out who's responsible for this. Uh, I didn't know who this lady was before her death uh, came across, and I want to give my condolences out to her family and everybody that she supported. If you didn't know how she looked, I'll go ahead and show you a picture of her and of her museum. Okay, that's her on the right, the black lady on the right, and to her left, well, to our left, is the governor, Kathleen Blanco. And this was at a 2004 Rally for Children out there in Louisiana at the Capitol. All right, and I'm going to show you guys a picture. This is her museum. It's called the Then and Now African American Museum. She had a huge collection of African American history, memorabilia. They used to do giveaways and donations and bike giveaways for the children and feed the homeless and everything. It's kind of sad and kind of depressing to find that a 75-year-old woman, for whatever reason, needed to be killed and placed in the trunk of a car. Now, at first, I looked over a lot of articles to find out exactly who car she was in, but they just kept saying, the news and the reports kept saying a car, a car. So either they didn't want to give the information about which car, if it was her car or someone else's car. But I think that's going to be a big important factor in the case in finding out who did this to her, is finding out who car she was in. Uh, I, as a person who have to give you all the news, I try to keep my own personal opinions out of it because I don't want to present my opinions as facts, or what I'm going to tell you now is strictly opinion, okay? I think it's only two situations to where it can turn out. The first situation could be it most likely was someone she knew who, in my belief, when people kill a 75-year-old woman, it's usually because of not getting something that they wanted from her, and her refusal to give them what they wanted, they usually, snap. And in order to hide the body, they decided to place it in the trunk of someone's car. And the other thing that could have happened was it could have been racially motivated for her work in the community, that someone in a white society felt was unwanted. So those are my two speculations about what happened to this young lady. Well, this woman who was 75, was that it's someone she knew, perhaps even a relative, who snapped when they wanted something and they couldn't get it. Something like money, or you know something of value, or it was had to do with race, and she was assassinated by a white supremacist out there in Louisiana. But news is coming through slowly. Uh, the investigation pretty much is at a standstill because they have to do an autopsy and determine the cause of death. They have to see if they can get fingerprints off the car, fingerprints off of the body, cell phone records. They have to do a lot. So I'll keep you guys updated every time some new information comes through, and I can find it and share it with y'all. In the meantime, you all be safe out there.